Hello everyone, my name is Rakib. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna see how we can set up the JUnit for the Java. So we're gonna create a simple JUnit classes, and from there we're gonna show you how you can start the JUnit. So JUnit is one of the most popular framework for the Java, right? So we as a developer have to know the JUnit, but sometimes we just ignore it and we just don't learn. We learn all the Java stuff but forgot about the JUnit. So today I'm going to show you how you can set up the JUnit for the Java. So let's get started. So first thing first, right? So we're gonna go to, I assume you already have the Eclipse set up and also your Java you have downloaded on your machine. So let's get started. Let's create a first. So first thing first, what you had to do is you're gonna go to the new and you can go to the others and you just write the Maven. So you're gonna select the Maven project, but there is another shortcut way you can do. You just say Control Shift N. No, actually Alt Shift N. Alt Shift N. You can see everything's here. Then you just choose others. You can say Maven, and then you can choose the Maven project. Or there's another shortcut is you press Control N and you just write out the Maven. So choose the Maven, go to next. Once you come here, you're gonna go to next, right? So in here we're gonna choose a artifact. So let's choose which one? Maven archetype. Let's see, we're gonna choose the one actually, the Apache Maven. Apache right there. You're gonna do this one. So let's choose this and go to next. And you're gonna write the group ID is no big deal, so you can put comment. You can say set of JUnit Eclipse, maybe easier to, okay, and then you hit the finish. So what it does is gonna create a Maven style project where you will have what is the Maven? Maven is gonna have all your dependencies ready, right? So that you can pretty easily, you don't have to worry about the dependencies. So Maven will cover everything. So here maybe you can just close that and hit the yes in here. That should create the project. So as you can see, it's create the project, SRC main Java, SRC test Java. So all the test classes will be here, all the Java classes will be here, and also this is your pom.xml, where you have the compiler versions, you have the JUnit version. So I'm gonna actually quickly fix the dependencies right here. I would like to use the .junit.jupyter one, and also be changing the artifact ID to JUnit Jupyter, and I wanted to use the updated version, which is 5.7.2. I think that's all I need. I can keep the scope as it is, and I'll be using Java 17. So you can update the what versions of Java you have, you can use the same, right? So once you do that, control save, then you just have to update it. So you go to right click, go to update project and select the project and click OK. So it's gonna, behind the scene is gonna update and download all those versions, right? So now as you can see in here we have the cross because it's already have a sample, right? So because this one is what it does, this is failing, right? So we need to fix this one, right? So because right now this is the older versions of the import. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just, we can update this with the new one, which is arc.jupyter, right? arc.JUnit.jupyter API, right? Alright, dot next session you can put, that's it. And then also you can update this one, which is same, it just arc.JUnit.jupyter API test, right? Jupyter.api.test. So that's right. As you can see now there is no more, right? So you just save it, the error should go away. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna create a simple Java class and we're gonna create our own JUnit test, right? So let's say control N, you select the class and name it, right? It says calculate methods, right? And hit enter. So as you can see you have this, let's just write a method in here. So what we're gonna do, actually we're gonna create a function public double divide, right? Then we're gonna say int x and int y, right? And then let's say return x divide y. So this, as you can see, we can write few of the cases for this, right? So there could, if we divide with this here, there would be some exceptions, and also we want to make sure we cover this piece of code. So what is a JUnit? JUnit is kind of like, it's gonna cover small unit for your code, right? So there is so many way you can actually create the JUnit class right away. If you press Ctrl Alt N, right, you can just say JUnit test cases. As you can see, everything just there. You hit finish, it's gonna create the JUnit class, right? So once you do that, so now what do you want it to do, right? So the first things we want it to do, let's do that. Good. Test divide, right? Let's say we want it to, what do you want it to do? So we're gonna call the assertion assertion object dot assert equals, right? And then so the first value is the expected value. What do you expect? So I expect 100 when it's gonna call. So before I do that, I actually need to create the object for my class. So calculate methods equals to then calculate method equals to new calculate methods, right? So once you do that, so now what you can do, so first one is the one is expected. The second one is what you got from your functions. So you're gonna say call the object calculate method and what do you have divide. So what do you want it to divide? You want to divide 100 and with the 10. So when you do that, what you got? You're gonna get the 10, right? So when you do that, your test cases should pass, right? But right now you really cannot run until you put the annotations of test here, which is coming from the Jupyter API test class. So now you can run it. Either you can do right click, run as JUnit. This is one way. You can run it here. So once you run it, as you can see in here, you can see how many cases, and there is no error, there is no failures. But imagine if you put here 11, which is not true. Now if you run it, you will see there is an error right there. As you can see the red lines, which is actually telling you that there is an error. And also in here it's kind of like show you what project you have the error and what line, right? What line of code. If you put it in here, as you can see line 17 is I have the error. So you just go ahead and fix it, right? So now we put here 10 back and run it again. So there is also a few shortcut I wanted to show. Let's say you wanted to change the you wanted to make sure that you have the autofill, right? Let's say whenever I says yes sir, as you can see it's giving me all these, right? So to do that, you just want to go to Windows, go preference, and then go to Java, and then you will find in the Java, you find editor, you go to content assist. So here you won't see this line, okay? So all you have to do, just put everything that it can, do for the auto activations triggers. Put all this, it should do it, and then apply and close. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope after this video you guys can able to run the JUnit in your local machine, and feel free to comments, and also if that video helps, please give us a like and subscribe. Thank you.